Good afternoon, dear students. So, as you all know, that in the last period we learned about Unke Munge Timponte. So, Rohan and Mak was on the garden of Mr. Grover, and Mr. Grover spotted them. So they shouted, Mr. Grover shouted that, please tell me who are you, otherwise I'll only unlock my dog to you. So they started telling Mr. Grover about their thing. So she asked finally, you believe in Onke Munke Timponto? Do you think it will happen? Help! I dropped my head and said softly, I hope it will. So Mr. Grover said to Rohan and Mark, Mrs. Grover said to Rohan and Mark, that, do you think that it will happen? So they nodded their head and said, yes, it will. Well, she returned, if you believe, so go and finish your round. She turned, saying, and while leaving, would you mind using the front gate? And Mrs. Grover said to them that if you believe in this, so go around and complete your rounds, complete your chants, and then once you finish your thing, go from the front gate. Don't go from the back gate, right? I did finish the remaining 6 rounds and left her garden using the front gate. I swore that I would never return. So they were scared. They completed their 6 round and they went from the front gate and they said that I will never return here because they were very scared of Mrs. Grover. And then the great moment came. I opened my eyes, I opened my gifts, rejoiced over my new pair of shoes and the hand pullover, and then my eyes fell on a parcel, a big parcel. So finally their Rohan's birthday came and he opened their gifts. So he got a new pair of shoes and a hand knitted pullover, and then he opened his eyes and fell a parcel, a very big parcel. He got a very big parcel as a gift. Then what happened? I had never received such a big parcel earlier. Then Rohan said that I have never received the big parcel earlier. To Rohan Khanna, I read from Unke Munke Timpanto. To Rohan Khanna. So it was written on the gift to Rohan Khanna. I read from Unke Munke Timpanto. I started at work and he looked at surprise as I was. My mother asked, who is Unke Munke Timpanto? Isn't that an unusual name? Then when her mother read that name Unke Munke Timpanto, so she asked Rohan, isn't it an unusual name? Who is Unke Munke Timpanto? Yes, I said, very unusual indeed. I bent over the parcel and began to unpack it. I removed the strings and the paper impatiently. Finally, I removed the colorful gift wrapping and found a table tennis set. It was not a brand new table tennis, but it was a fabulous one. Wow, I just whispered wow. So when he bent that gift, he bent to open that wrapper. While he was removing the colorful gift wrapping, he found a table tennis set. It was not a brand new table tennis set, but it was as wonderful as a new table tennis set. It was very fabulous. Wow, I just whispered wow. So one was like, wow, it is a table tennis set. I wanted a table tennis set and then I finally got it a table tennis set from Unke Munke Timponte, right? Till today, Mug swear he has nothing to do with it, and so do my parents. I wondered if old Mrs. Grover was responsible for the surprise. I wondered for a very long time. One day, I gathered up all the courage I possessed and went to meet Mrs. Grover. I used the front gate and rang the bell. I had gone over my lines 100 times, but she looked down on me with her pale green eyes. I felt my heart sink and my courage vanish, and all I could do was stutter like an idiot. Good afternoon, madam. Do you? I mean, did you? Have you? Sorry. But do you believe in Unke Munke Timponte? So he was very confused. He thought that it was not the banyan tree who gifted him, but it was Mrs. Grover. So he was very scared to go to Mrs. Grover. Then he went to the Mrs. Grover house from the front gate. He rang the bell and he called out Mrs. Grover. He was very afraid. So he started murmuring to Mrs. Grover that it was you. Did you? Have you? But I don't know. So now, do you believe in Unke Munke Timponte? He asked. Rohan asked to Mrs. Grover that do you believe in Unke Munke Timponte? Mrs. Grover continued to look at him with a strange look in her eyes. She replied softly but seriously, yes, I do believe in Unke Munke Timponte. I had wished somebody over for a tea today, and here you are. Now it's a perfect example of Unke Munke Timpati. So Mrs. Grover replied to him that yes, I believed in Unke Munke Timpati because she wished to Unke Munke Timpati that I want someone to drink a tea with her. So now here you are, Rohan came with her. Now it's a perfect example of Unke Munke Timpati. She smiled and she looked so different, almost human. So he was very shocked that she's very good. She's looking like human because at the time she was very strict. From that day onwards, Muk and I went to see old Mrs. Brewer quite often. Not only because she made the best tea and had the best cookies, no, we went because we liked her. And then we had one thing in common, we believed in Unke Munke Timpati. So now, from that day onwards, Muk and Rohan always went to Mrs. Grover's house, not for the tea, not for the cookies because the cookie was very delicious, but they liked her. Muk and Rohan started liking Mrs. Grover because she was very kind. She was very kind. And then we had one thing in common. So then Rohan and Mrs. Grover had one thing in common. That is, they all believed in Unke Munke Timpati. Now English workshop. Now what you have to do, make adjective from the following. Make adjectives from the following. Here, we have to make adjectives from the following. So you know what are adjectives? Adjectives are qualities of a noun. So what is a quality? Harm. Harm is what? Verb. So we can make the adjective harmful from harm. Harmful. 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 Harmful is a quality. It is a harmful state. It is a harmful movement. So movement is a noun and the quality of that movement is harmful. Second, fear. Fearful. The adjective of fear is fearful. Courage. Courage, courageous. Harm, harmful. Fear, fearful. Courage, courageous. Belief. Belief. Spelling is different. B-E-L-I-E-V-E, B-E-L-I-E-F. Belief. Understood? So these are the adjectives of the following. Now choose the correct alternative. Rohan desperately wished for. Rohan was wishing for a table tennis set. So Rohan was wishing for a table tennis set. Rohan and Muk entered the garden at midnight. For what they went to the garden at midnight? To frighten Mrs. Grover? No. To chant around the banyan tree? To steal some fruits? To look at for a table tennis set? Yes. They went to chant around the banyan tree. Rohan had just finished dash round of the tree before Mrs. Grover discovered him. So he finished 12 rounds of the 12 rounds of the banyan tree. The table tennis set was gifted by Mrs. Grover. The principal turned out to be very kind and understanding. Understood? Now this you have done in this period. We have completed this lesson Unke Munke Timpati. So now your homework is to complete this English workshop. You have to complete this English workshop full. Okay? So in the next chapter we will do the next lesson. That is the red-headed leaf. Understood? Okay, thank you.